bot coin. And we have our own public chain called BOT in the TP wallet or your whatever Web3 wallet. All right. So these are the two ways to identify whether it's a public chain or not. So far clear? Yes. All right. All right. So good. Now let's go to the next slide. Now this talking in detail about the magic block AI. All right. As I mentioned to you, within 30 minutes, you can create the protocol layer. All right. So being as a programmers or developers, they will know how to do this particular thing. All right. And the company has launched another good thing, the 50 million ecosystem support program. All right. So this 50 million support program is for the developers and programmers. So when you guys bring them, they will be dealing with the company. So there will be some terms and conditions that they need to fulfill. All right. And they can apply for this particular funds. All right. To create a project in our ecosystem. All right. This also is already been prepared. You see, there's so much of public chain ecosystem that coming into the blockchain right now. But not everything is surviving. It's not easy to set up a public chain. Right? It needs a lot of money and you need to have a community. Without a strong community, the public chain cannot sustain. All right. So here, by having this 50 million fund for us to move with all these developers and programmers, it will be helping us to build the blockchain to the next level. Because there's need to be a lot of new ecosystem that coming into blockchain. Without these, we can't sustain for long term. I believe all of us here have the bot coin, correct? And we want the bot coin price to go up as high as possible, correct? We don't want to miss the boat already. So we need to have another gem in our hand, correct? So this thing will be a very big supporting tool for us to go to the next level, all right? So more detailed explanation of this, our boss, Mr. Johnson Chow, will be explaining to us tomorrow, okay? So please make sure the entire team working today come on time for tomorrow's session. Because tomorrow's session, morning session will be with our boss. All right. So it's a very important session. I believe you guys don't miss that particular session. That's the reason why you are here today. All right. All of us here are network leaders and we want to make big money in our lives. We might have lost in different various platforms. We want to make sure that we can gain back. That's the reason why we're here. We have faith and confidence. We can impact and change. So we want to make sure that we hear from the boss itself. What is the vision? How long is going to go? What is the next step? And what is the price of BOT? Now that become another significant question, right? So according to boss, his target is to make the price to go up to $1,000. All right. So he will be sharing his vision how the price can go up to 1,000. All right. So that's why I'm saying tomorrow's session is very important session. So make sure you guys be here on time. All right. Okay. Now let's go to the next slide. Now we're talking about the technology over here. So on the code chain, as I mentioned just now, we have the 5 core infrastructure, which we already built the mainnet. We have the independent open source code base, which is open source. We also have the Scan Explorer. We have our wallet. Mr. Ruben F. showed just now. We can download our BO wallet using the APK file. We can download it from the website. Okay. We have the PC, which is the distributed node network. And the core application, we have the bridge and also swap. All right. And more things are coming in the ecosystem as time goes by. And we're also very grateful that we have our lead investor, or we call it as angel investors, who kickstart this project. We had an initial funding of 15 million from Need Foundation, from Alpha, and also Jamhead. Okay. And you can verify these particular 3 investors in Twitter or LinkedIn. I believe most of you all know LinkedIn, right? So it's a professional chain page where you can check all the financial and also institution, also technology team. They will definitely have this LinkedIn page and also Twitter account. So you can double check with these 3 particular investors, and they have talked about blockchain as well, being as an investor for them. All right. And then talking about the bot coin, all right, the total supply of bot coin is 150 million in total. Okay, 150 million. So talking about public chain right now in the market, most of the coin that coming in, their total supply is billions. Okay, it's no longer millions, it's already billions. It's like 10 billion, 5 billion, right? But for blockchain, it's only 150 million only. All right, so it's very small supply. So when you have your coin right now, make sure you keep hold on it. All right, and you're going to have more exciting news coming in very soon. Make sure you guys hold the gold coin. All right. So, and to fully mine the entire mining process of BOT or Bitcoin will take you about 25 years, right? 25 years to mine everything. Okay. From this 150 million total supply, 70% of it which goes into the mining, all right? 30% for the early investors, um, foundation, airdrops, and so on. All right. So that's on the breakdown. And we're planning to go into exchanges, top 10 to 20 exchanges by end of this year for the BOT. Remember, yeah? Okay. CA is a community token. Okay. It's not going to list in any exchanges. Only BOT point or God point is going to be listed in the exchange. Okay. The first good news that I'm going to give you guys, which I heard from the boss, um, our bot coin will be listed in OKX exchange by September or October this year.
Wow. Wow.
So that's the thing. Okay. And an expected price of that particular launch is somewhere around 20 to $25.
Wow.
All right. I think you'll get all this information tomorrow from him. All right.
Mm.
So, and then he will be telling you his direction, how the price is going up to $1,000. All right. Now let's go to the next slide. So this is the roadmap. Okay. So roadmap we started February this year on the mainland. Okay. And in end of March, we have a big summit that happened in Hong Kong, right? Almost for 4,000 members in 45 different countries. I believe most of your main leaders have attended to Hong Kong summit, right? So you have main leaders who attended. So this is something very interesting, right? We have launched our mining machine, yeah, in Hong Kong, but the mainland is not yet start yet. We will be starting somewhere around in June. All right, the mining will be starting in June. All right, and then I believe that I heard they're going to bring in for the mining machine. That means you can still purchase for limited units. For those who already miss, they can purchase after this. So they will be waiting for the announcement from the company. Okay, and then okay by end of June, the boss, Mr. Johnson Chow, mentioned to us that we will have more than 2,000 new ecosystem.
Yes.
You know, of worship. Right? In the height of the 50 million fund that we're going to have, we're going to give to most of the programmers who are developing day to day. So they'll be having more than 2,000 projects that will be built by end of June. And then by August, we'll have more than 10,000 projects. So these are the projections that we have. So let's see how it goes. All right. And by September, we're going to be listing in a top tier exchange. As I mentioned to you, I did give you one key, which is the OKX that will be listing. So these are the details of roadmap that we have. But more clearer picture will happen tomorrow when our boss, Mr. Johnson John, explaining in detail for us. All right. Now coming to the main point of carry pack today. All right. So CA, we have a total supply of 210 million token. All right. So out of this 210 million token, 10 million will be reserved for the swap. Remember when you're going into your DApps and you swap your CA to BOT, so the 10 million is being reserved for that. All right. For the early purchaser who want to swap the token. So not just holding the CA, but you can't change it to USDT or BOT. What's the point? Correct? I believe most of the other companies they used to have the company token, but you can't change. For now, you need to stack, but there's no way to cash it out. But here we allocate the 10 million token so that we can swap. So those who want to change it, you can change it. Right? And then 200 million tokens for the computing hash rate. All right. Now, how we launch this for every day? 40,000 token will be released, all right, in the system. And every 2 years, this total supply of 40,000 will be reduced by 10%. So that means for the first 2 years, it will be fixed, right? It will be fixed with 40,000 per day. And after that, every 2 years, once it will be reduced by 10%. So after 2 years, 40,000 become 36,000. Are we clear? Can we follow this? And then in the next 2 years, 36,000 reduce another 10%. So that's how it works. And to completely mine the 200 computing power, it will take about 22 years in total. All right. That means when you invest and you stake your money into CA, it's going to give you return for the next 22 years. Are we clear? So don't ask me, today you put $1,000 and then ask me when can I take back the $1,000? Because the money that you put in is already been burned and purchased the computing power to produce your CD for the next 22 years. Are we clear?
Yep.
Right. This part. And let's talk about the breakdown of tokenomics. So from the 40,000, 42% will be on the computing hash rate, which is 16,800 CA. That comes out every day. 18% will be POS output, which is the staking, which I'll be explaining in the next slide, which is 7,200. 35% goes into the dynamic reward, which is the active income. That means you're introducing team and also your ranking bonus, right? I believe just now we have a lot of V1s, V2, V3, even up to V4. Correct? So that's where the 35% comes in, 14,000 CA, and 3% to the DAO community members. Every day it's been released 1,200 CA. All right. So what is DAO? It's a special team that will be achieving in the community to making decision with the company. All right. But you must be in the ranking of V7 to V10. The moment you achieve V7 ranking, you become the DAO community member of Cadipat and Support Chain. So you will have like a say to do the voting on whatever project they're going to come in the later part. So being in the DAO community, they will be giving you extra 3%, which is 1,200, will be shared among all the qualifiers in V7 to V10. Okay? So that's how you qualify for that DAO. You must be a ranking holder, V7 to V10. So are we clear on the 3%?
Yes.
This has been given daily. Yeah. So what's the price of CA today? Yeah. Okay. How to check the price? You can go to the DAX, DAPP. You can check it over there, or just now, Mr. Ruben show you the AVE.ai, AVE.ai. You can see the live trading price of CA and also gold. All right, in the independent website, so you can see the trading price. Yeah. So currently is $29, right? CA. Okay. So 2% goes to the foundation, which is 800 CA. So this foundation to 800 CA that's coming into the company, what are they doing with this money? They're using this money to build the community. The training that they're giving you now. You see, this only these banks is around 512 people or members or leaders who came in. There's so many training that's happening on day-to-day basis in this particular hotel for the past 2 months. Can you imagine thousands of leaders who are coming, and all these things are being sponsored by the company because they're giving so much of importance on the training and academic by our boss, Mr. Johnson Chow. So 60% of the support is going for the training purpose because he believes by giving a good training, good education on the system, the team can build it even much more better. So they have better understanding when the investors are coming in. They don't just simply blindly trust because of your seat. They come in because they want to put their money in, because of the ecosystem, because of the business model, not because of your face value. You don't want that. All right. You want them to put the money because they trust in the system. Right. All right. So now let's go the calculation part. So this where the interesting parts comes in. How to make money. Correct. So this is a very important slide. So now one hash rate is equivalent to $1. So this for the calculation purpose, right? But in terms of the hash rate now, if you put $1, you're getting 2 hash rate. Correct? Yes. Am I right or not? But for the calculation sake, I just put one hash rate is equivalent to $1, so that's easy for the calculation purpose. Now, how the system calculate is 16,800 is the CA that we produce for the next 2 years. Is that it? It's fixed. Okay. Times that with your individual hash rate. That means the amount that you're investing. Okay. Now let's take your calculator. Let's do this mathematics together. Okay. Let's do this mathematics together. Let's take your calculator. All please take your calculator. Let's say we put $10,000 is equal to 10,000 hash rate. Okay, let's take 10,000 as an example. Yeah. Okay, take 10,000, divide by the total network hash rate of the company. What's the total hash rate of the company today? Total. Huh? No. The total hash rate of the company, the total investment of the company. Okay, the total investment of the company today is 100,000. I'm sorry, 100 million. Is nearing the 100 million, correct? So this is the total hash rate of the company. Yeah, is already 100 million hash rate. Okay, we just started not even 60 days. It's about 50 plus days, correct? And we already achieving 100 million hash rate is something very extraordinary. But how we can achieve this 100 million within 50 days? It's because the supporting system that the company has. Okay, that they're giving the full support in terms of academic, and also they want to give the full support to train the leaders by the company. That's the reason why we can achieve this particular figure in a short period of time. If you're talking about a normal public chain, you can't achieve this figure in less than 60 days. Okay. All right. So now let's do the maths. So 10,000 divided by 100 million and then times that with 16,800. So how many CA you getting per day? 1.1.68. Yeah, 1.68, correct? Per day. Now 1.68 that you're getting, okay, times that with the current price of CA. What's the current price of CA? $29, right? So you're getting roughly about $48 per day on your $10,000 investment. Correct? But this is just a rough calculation which I'm giving you. But if you see the real calculation, right? If you put 10,000 today, you will be getting 20,000 hash rate. Correct? Because it's times two. You see the second part, hash rate compensation. For those who joining they get compensated in terms of hash rate. For those who joined the early first day, if you put 10,000, you get 10,000 hash rate. Okay. But for those who putting the 10,000 today, you will get 20,000 hash rate just to compensate. All right. So 20,000 divided by 100 million times with 16,800. You will be getting somewhere around 3.38 C. Okay. This is just to compensate for those who are coming in late. So we don't want them to say to us, oh, the program already ran 6 months, 2 months, 3 months. What am I getting out of it? Because I might be losing, correct? So they're giving you the compensation hash rate for those who are joining later. But you being as an early bird, you already make your CA and also your team already. All right. It's a win-win situation. All right. So when you talk to your team members who are coming in later part, so they also will have more confidence to come in because they're getting the compensation hash rate. This is the formula that you'll be getting. That's the reason why it gets double up. Okay. So far clear? Clear? So you know how the calculation works, right? Are you getting the CA? All clear? All right. So now, as I mentioned to you, the CA that you'll be getting, it will be for the next 22 years. Right? So you'll be getting the output little by little. So it will be reducing, correct? If you never increase your personal hash rate, your rate will be reducing in terms of CA because it will be dropping because the total network hash rate will be increasing every second. New deposit comes in, it increase. But your individual hash rate will remain the same. 16,800 remains the same. So let's say today you get 1.68. Tomorrow will be 1.65. The next day will be 1.62. It will be reducing. Okay. But the price of CA also will be going up, right? So then you'll be compensated on that. And you also can earn more from the CA by doing one click stake. So that is the second passive income that will be coming in. The first one is the CA that you produce from the mining. The second one will be staking pool. One click stake. Whatever return that you're making CA per day, you can click one click stake, whereby you will go into automatically staking. Now you have option. You can select either flexible staking, okay, flexible staking, 30 days staking, 60 days, 90 days, 180 days, or 360 days. The more higher you put in terms of staking, the more higher return that you get because they pay up to 1%, correct? 1% is not fixed, yeah. It varies from 0.3 up to 1%. Now, it depending on how long are you staking in. If you select as flexi, it will be 0.3. You select 30 days, it will be increasing 0.9, 39. All right. And then it'll go up to 0.4, 0.5, up to 360 days, it can go up to 0.8 to 1%. Okay. You can understand on the flexi staking. All right. Now, all this while, on the staking part, when your team member do staking, does it include in your sales? No. Does it include in the sales? Yeah. The staking that your team members doing doesn't include into your sales. But now I have some good news. Starting from this Friday onwards, this week, this is going to come in. Whatever amount that you're staking on your team member, it's going to go into your sales. So you're discussing that. So I will be happy right now, yeah. I'm sorry. It's going to go into the sales. All right. So whoever doing the stacking, okay, is going to contribute to your sales. But it will follow the current price of CA. So whatever amount they stake, the price will go up and down. Are we clear? Yes. So don't be excited also, yeah. You see, when they do the stacking, if they select stacking for long term, then you're secure with your ranking. But they select the flexi and then they withdraw their stacking. You can be also demotivated in terms of your ranking. Correct? Because it must be fair. It is up and down. All right. But if let's say your stacking amount is based on your team, which is the small lane, which I'll be sharing the next slide. Yeah. If you're going in terms of the small lane, then you are ensuring your ranking. But it's not just bonus. All right. It's just bonus. When they do the stacking, it comes into this sales and it also increase your ranking. Are we clear so far? Yes. So this is the first good news I'm going to share today. Okay. All right. Good. So as you know, the stacking is a flexi. You can go in, go out anytime. Within 24 hours, you can click it, unstake, and you can take back everything that you wanted. All right. And then for the swap, all right, you want to swap your CA to BOT coin, it will be a still price charge of 5%. All right. And this 5% doesn't goes to the company, yeah. It goes to the liquidity reflow of the stacking pool, 1.8%. 3.2% goes to the note account holders who have purchased the note before this. All right, it goes to them. All right, so far clear? So on the passive income, we have two part. We will be earning from the mining CA. All right, for the next 22 years. The second one is the stacking. And in the stacking, we have another videos now, which I mentioned that it's including into your sales. All right. So are we good? Yes. Good. Yeah. Yeah. So all right. Now we have the active income right now. All right. So active income, we're talking about a total of 35% from the tokenomics, which is 14,000 CA will be segregated. So from the 14,000, right, the first income is the team reward, which is segregated 50% of the 14,000. So that means 7,000 will be in the dynamic pool times with your weaker link divide by the company's social weaker link. Then you will get the CP. So in order for you to qualify for the team reward, we have two criteria, two terms and conditions. First, your personal stacking must be more than $300. Personal stacking must be more than $300. This is for those who are ranking V0. Okay, for V0, but you still want to earn from your network commission, all right, from your team. The criteria is $300 on the personal stacking, and the weaker link sales must be more than $3,000. These are the two requirements in order for you to get the income from the team reward. The moment you qualify for this, your income is secured. Every day is coming into your account. Okay. And how long will you get this particular income? Also same for the next 22 years. Because it's follow the tokenomics specs. All right. It's already been segregated. Are we clear? Understand? All right. Now let's go to the second part of the income of active income, which is the dynamic pool, or we call as the ranking income. Okay, ranking income, we have V1 to V10. Correct? So for you to qualify for V1, your personal stacking must be more than $500. So remember, when you already have $300 in your personal stacking, you just need to top up another $200, not hash rate, yeah, dollar. All right. So $500, and your weaker link must be have more than $10,000 sales. All right. If more than $10,000 sales, then you're already in V1. Okay. Remember, yeah. So once you're already in V1, that means your weaker link have sales of $10,000. That means you already secure your V1. If let's say your team is doing the stacking, you can go up to V2, correct? If they are doing the stacking from their daily stacking, the calculation thing into consideration, you can go up to V2. If let's say they withdraw their stacking, you will be still going back to V1, not V0, because your V1 is already been fulfilled. Yeah. You can't be going below that. Right? So I just want you guys to be very clear on that. The stacking which they're going to do, the new one, is just a plus point, additional for us, which for us to go up in terms of ranking. Okay. Now, for you to qualify for V2, your personal stacking must be $1,000 and your vehicle link sales must be more than $30,000. Are we clear on this? On the vehicle link. Now, let me show you the calculation for the first part. We never do the calculation, right? Now, first part, let's say you have two TP or two link. Okay, A team, B team. Okay, can you follow me? A team have a sales of $50,000. B team have a sales of $30,000. Now, in this particular scenario, your weakest team is $30,000. Correct? The system doesn't calculate the strong link. Yeah. So the system only calculate the weak link. So now $30,000. Take your calculator. Take your calculator. $30,000 divide by company's total small link. So the company's total small link, I think so somewhere around 150 million right now. All right. Okay. So 150 million times this amount with 7,000 CA per day. So you will be getting 1.4 CA per day. So can you imagine when you have a sales on a weekly link of $30,000, you will be earning 1.4 CA additional every day. Again, 1.4 times with $29, that's about $40 per day.
That's a good money.
Yeah. Correct? So now you know how to do the calculation?
Yeah.
On the first part, this is how you do the calculation. Okay? Now coming back to the ranking. So V3, $1,500. Your vehicle link sales must be more than 80,000 on the vehicle link. All right. And then you get the management reward of 10%. For V1 is 30%. So 30% of what? 30% of what? Is 30% from the 50% of the dynamic pool. From the 14,000, 50% is 7,000. All right. Are you guys following me? So 7,000 times with 30%. That comes to 2,100 CA per day. All right. So 2,100 will be divided with how many people are qualified in V1? Yeah. Anything else? You are guessing. Oh, V1. Okay. Okay, now let's do the calculation. Yeah. Okay, for V1, let's say 2,100 divided by 2,000 people qualified in V1. So that means every day V1 will be getting 1.05. This is just an example that I'm giving. Yeah. It will be based on daily. All right. So you will be getting from that. And the same thing happens for V1 up to V10, the calculation times with 7,000. Each pool have their own particular city. But the best thing here is when you go up in ranking, let's say you go up in ranking up to V6, the company still gives you the pay in V1, V2, V3 up to V6. That's a good thing, right? But the only problem is the pool size of V1 will be shrinking smaller and smaller and smaller. So the more faster you go up in ranking, the more faster you make the money. So that's the game of it. So are we, can we follow that? Good. So the more faster you go up in ranking, the more CA that you'll be earning on day to day. All right. And then another thing is for those who are qualifying in V7 onwards, you will be given the additional 3% in the Dow community. Okay. V7 up to V10, you'll be sharing the piece of pool in Dow 3%, which is 1,200 CA per day. Are we clear on that? All right. So now another thing is for V8 onwards. You see, for V7, even your vehicle link have a sales of 5 million, you will be qualifying as V7. Okay. This 500 KU means 5 million. Okay, it's 5 million on your vehicle link, you can qualify a V7. But if you want to be V8, you need to have two V7 under your team. These two V7 cannot be from the same lane or same line. It must be from two different lanes or two different lines. Okay, not necessarily need to be your direct, it can be your indirect as well. And it can be from the weaker leg and also strong leg. So one V7 in strong leg, other V7 in your weaker leg, you will be qualified also as V8 in order to invest yourself $10,000 on your personal stacking. Are we clear? All right. So V9, we need to have two V8, $15,000 stacking, and V10, we need to have two V9 and 20,000 in terms of your personal stacking. Are we clear on that? Are we clear? Okay, now we have this POS technique dynamic stacking dynamic reward. Yeah. So this is also some good news. Before this amount was 2% to 20%. Okay, they have increased. The company have increased. Most of the time, guys, please give a round of applause for the company. You see, most of the time, and time goes by, what the company does is they cut off the commissions, the payouts, correct? But here they increase the payout. Okay, they increase from 2% to 6% on V1 and maximum up to V10, they increase 20% to 30%. So what this means is all your team members who are doing the stacking. Now, since stacking also calculated in your personal sales, I mean your sales volume, right? Everybody's going to do stacking, all right? More people are doing staking. Can you imagine you will be earning 6% from their daily ROI?
O naman gawin.
Yeah, 6% daily from their ROI. If you're in V1, you're getting 6% from daily amount they are staking. That means not the amount of staking, the daily amount of their profit. Okay, let's say they're staking 10 CA. Let's say they get 1%, that's 1 CA, right? From 1 CA, you'll get 6% daily.
Wow.
If they increase the staking, your 6% also increases automatically. Are we clear?
Yeah.
You get 10%. Okay, now the question is what happened is I'm V1 and my team member is also V1. It's the same level, right? So I only make 6% from my V1's personal stacking, not from his team. From his team, I don't make any money because same level. Okay, but if let's say I go to V2, I can override the remaining 4% from the V1 team sales. Are we clear?
Mhm.
But I still make 10% from my direct, who's the V1 on his personal stacking. Are we clear? Are we clear? So from V1, his personal stacking, I still make 10%. But from his team, I only make 4% because I'm in V2. So same thing happens up to V10. Okay? Good? Good, yes? Okay, now I'm going to tell you another good news. I don't know whether it's a good news or bad news, but as long as you're an active leaders, as long as you're an active leader, this is a good news. Okay? But if you're not an active leader, maybe that's a bad news. Okay, now what you're going to do is, you see in V1, okay, we have so many people in V1. So the piece of cake is getting smaller and smaller, correct? So what the company have decided is, starting from this Friday itself also, for everybody, there's going to be a point basis, point system. So all the V ranking will have a standard point of 10 points, everybody. But you won't see in the back office, yeah? This is just visual, right? So what will happen is for those, your weaker leg sales that increasing every day, not strong leg, yeah? Weaker leg sales that increasing day to day, you will be getting extra point every day. So the more extra point you have, that means the piece of cake of V1, you will get more CA compared to the normal CA who doesn't do anything. That means they have qualified one time and then they never build anything. So what will happen is their point will be reducing. So they will be getting lesser CA compared to the V1 who is doing hard work. Are we clear? So this just to subordinate those hardworking V ranking who are producing day to day. Just to be fair for them. Are we clear? So this is good news or no? Good news. So give big round of applause for that, yeah? Alright. So I believe I already explained all the important parts over here. All right. So now we're coming to the end of the presentation for today. All right. So the logic rise of CA and BOT. Okay. What? Okay. For the CA, as you know, we're also doing burning system. Every swap that's happening, 10% will be burned. You can see on your DMPPS on the mining data. There's a column on the CA burning. So 10% that being swapped, this will be automatically burned from the system, and 10% reduction every 2 years once will also reduce the supply of the CA, which also will increase the price. Okay. And for the BOT, whatever gas fees that the company is accumulating, they are collecting 50% of it, they're going to burning. That's the reason why you can have the price to go up very fast in a short period of time. All right. Furthermore, the supply is already small and they're going to burn 50% of the circulation that comes in from the gas fees. All right. And to complete it, it will take 25 years, as you know. And starting from June onwards, okay, for the public domain traffic, the company is going to engage with a lot of KOLs, influencers in the crypto space who are going to talk about BOT, bot coin or bot chain. All right. So there'll be a lot of KOLs that are coming in. We'll be promoting our bot chain. All right. Mainstream media's promotion and so on will be happening heavily after June. Okay. All these details will be explained in detail by our boss tomorrow. So make sure we will be here on time. All right. So I think so. That's it. Done the presentation for today. So thank you very much for listening the entire session. I hope it's good session. Guys, learn something. Make sure you guys remember all the key points that I mentioned. Yeah, for those who want to be the speaker of the company, it's very important. Like example, Mr. Rupert is also a qualified badge holder of our CA Academy. So that's why he's being on the stage with us today. So if you want to have the badge like how Mr. Rupert is having, so make sure you guys can able to do the presentation. So now what will happen is we'll go for our lunch. All right. So I think so Mr. Rupert have some announcement. Right. Okay, guys. Let me show you. How many of you would like to go for lunch?
No.
One person.
What's fun?
How many of you lunch?
Fun. That's
Okay, it's like this. Once you leave the hall, you have to go out. You have to collect your lunch pass here. Yeah. Your lunch pass looks like this. One person can only get one, and it's not transferable. If you don't have this, you can't go for your lunch. All right. You need this. You need to collect it at the counter outside. Present yourself, take one for yourself, and then you guys can go for fabulous free lunch downstairs. Right? Right, yeah? Right. I just wanted to share. Yes. Correct. Thank you so much. So the lunch will be in level 5. Yeah. Just take the staircase, walk down. It will be in level 5. Okay. So let's have the lunch together. Beautiful lunch, and we'll come back maybe around 1:40 p.m. 1:40 p.m. Is it okay? All right. So we will be in the hall 1:40. The total number of the faces that I can recognize. Make sure all these people after the lunch come back again to the hall. Yeah. No going back to the hotel room. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to go to the hotel room, this point of time can. But 1:40, everybody must be in this hall. Okay. So thank you very much. And collect your pass at the behind. All right. So thank you once again.
Hello, and the Malay. Who has the power? We have power. Who has the future? John. What take and get it back? Yeah.
all of you.
Come again. Come again.
Ono wakubuuza omuddamu ki?
Ugameshi.
Waliwo wakubuuza what's the name of the project? Omuddamu oti?
Botchi.
Omuddamu oti?
Anti gwe tosobola ku interactingirawo wano.
You're not allowed to interact.
Umanyi sinzira wooli. Naye nze kamunkuddiremu wano. Yosimadde downloadinga ku video.
Era ku YouTube.
Anti eno bali mu kisomesa.
Wa?
Gye tuva. Tubadde gye tuva tugenze.
Nabo bali live.
Bali eri muziri room endala.
Anti downloading wa? Omwami just badde downloading wa video downloading wa? YouTube.
Tusigaleko ng'abantu bagenda ku lunch.
Kano kazi
Kati. Yo kwepa mpawulire.
yawedde for me. Coach.
Yes, Assam. Karapak is like this. Yeah. Good to meet you. I'm Abdul Halik. Abdul Halik.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Muslim.
I know how to greet in Arabic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pabank.
Pabak.
Yagirina. Yin. Ye weddeko ono abadde ngamba eno ya state.
Tukikyagi nga
Giteeko by the way. Gintereka. Tolina katwe si gwakayina kali mu bag eno papa eno wane thank you. Koko tebakakyaginga.
Right? Kupon. You have kupon. Second floor. Second floor. Second floor.
Sure.
Second floor.
Right now,
Yeah, go eat.
we're still full.
Just go. Just go. Just go. Okay. You know?
Mr. Anthony,
Yeah.
serious. I'm still full. Should I gonna eat?
Yes.
It's a must.
Right? Second floor.
So this is what is happening with the curry packet. Okulya kwa buwaze Uganda. Kwa buwaze mbagambye nzikuso ne bangamba no.
Second floor.
Tim, it is here. Okulya mbagambye nzikuse. Ne bangamba okulya kwa buwaze.
Kwa wano kwa bwaze oba oyagala oba toyagala olina okulya naye kambalambikiremu. Ona teyagala omanye kalupa influence y'amaanyi era kalu nanyini kalupa oba CEO nanyini kizimbe kino tuli mulimu bwe twasobedde si erukire paka twasobedde oba waludde
Boy nzikuse. Bantwala kulya akane emmere eriyo era. Owulira. Mr. Mubiru. Anaye Mr. Mubiru ali wano ankuba oluboozi. Mugende ndye. Osanga naagejjagejjamu.
Embuto zizi zitandise okujja.
Bannaye. Bannaye.
Business etandika butandisi.
Atannategeera nno wendi ndi ku boat chain. Gwe yakanjoyinga oyinza olaba nga nkutambuza. Wano we tuli, we are in a 7-star hotel. And what is going on? Omusajja yatuleese tweyagale. Olaba bakulaga the Curry Packet Academy, the boat chain, the 5 pillars of the structure. Everything is contagious and wonderful. Kali mu ntebe.
Buy new passport zaffe.
Naye teri ayinza gibba.
Olwaki?
Sawa obeera naye langa eri wano.
Kigendo gye giteekwa nga crossbag. Terugenda kuleka.
Ate mubadde mulaga.
Koleka bintu byo wange. Toosiga abantu.
Genda kusula.
Sobola kubula. I'm live. Yes, I'm live. Actually, there is this person. He's from South Africa. He's called, the one was called Peter Piso. Hello, it's Pastor Piso in South Africa, Northwest Mahikenge. Then there is Harold Badia. So Harold and Piso, these are your sisters, very beautiful. And they are here with us in Thailand. They can tell you about blockchain. Look for them. They may be contacting you. They are your people, yeah? So please get YouTube, look for them and so all right. The future is Curry Park. Another South African is here though, living in Namibia.
Getting bigger.
Yeah.
Getting bigger on the other side.
Then you got mine, you buy my car. I put you. Second floor Itu fifth floor semua ya lah event hall. Event hall. Okay. Darren Irvin punya tempat.
Badeva.
Abantu basobola okukabba. Gw'owuliriza. Bw'oba weetaba mu bintu bino, njagala obeere sharp. Ebintu byo bibeera w'obeera. Agamba teeka togamenyanga. Kwata gano agantu okateeke mu nsawo. Teeka wano wakati. Okacaginge nga kali muno munda. Mulimu ebiwandiiko. Obeera absent minded. Charger teekamu bakuwe power bank otuuke mu kyalo. Ekintu kibeere nga kitambula.
Kuli olina okubeera.
bagaitaka kuwusiga.
Bro, buki nganze omuntu oba mukasabo.
Ekintu kyokka ekitasaanira
Weguli.
waliwo neri Ino level
Level C5.
level 2.
Yes.
No, hospital in the picture. Okulyako mutwala naye nzikusaba. Okulyako mutwala naye nzikusaba.
What do we call this one? Right, guys, this is our lunch time. And so there's some good food. So I'll pick up my plate and put some rice. Oh, this is curry chicken. Who has disappeared with the spoon for here? But then we might find ourselves stealing from this side. But this is fish. Let's steal it. Yeah. Hey! These ones are sweet. In the morning, I almost overenjoy it. Okay. So, guys, that is the man. Hey, from Namibia. Okay. This is grilled chicken. Some chili. So where to? You are seated where?
I want some noodles, that's it.
Okay.
And our room is not packed. The one we're using the morning.
Oh, so we go the other side. It's more flexible. So people here are into the curry puff from all over the world. The project is called Karepa Kamboche. So this is more private. More private.
That side is
Too packed.
crowded. Packed.
But the food is too much. All right, guys. So join me for lunch. Some nice food here. So today we had our first session, 2 sessions so far. So good. We learned a lot about blockchain. We had some good news about blockchain and very important insights about blockchain. First speaker, Mr. Robert, understanding a blockchain as a government. And it was very important that we have so many countries in this world. We have Uganda, we have South Africa, we have Korea, we have China. And guys, it is important for you to know that blockchain has its own currency, like Uganda has its own currency, Ugandan shillings. And blockchain has its own the bot. And whoever wants to use the currency will pay some tax, which is the gas. And if this country called blockchain wants to grow using its currency called bot, it will need so many businesses around it. And that's the ecosystem, guys. And the first ecosystem is Carepac. And Carepac has its own currency called CA. And how do you earn a CA? You buy hash rate. And for the next 22 years, you'll be earning more CA every day. That's how sweet the first training was. And the second training, basically talked about the compensation plan. Now, it's time to eat some seafish. And the eating is too much. So I might not eat a lot. There's too much eating. Even after training, food. What's up? But have you seen there's so many trainings? So many trainings around the same area.
Outside Turkey.
No.
Yeah, he took us to his and then he said, these ones are not mine. So imagine.
But that is too much.
Yeah, that is too much.
Sometimes it makes you think that you are joker in the network marketing industry.
You know, this Asian people, brother, they take network marketing serious. When they're working platform,
Mm.
they really like know this business. This Asian guys, the brother messed up. I mean, his boss, Mr. V, messed up, and I had to go to you to sign up. He's here. We met. He's now V2 with him. And he told me the guy who made him V2. So he has no hard feelings because it is his upline who messed up by talking too much things to me to say I can bring 25 people, blah 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 blah. And then
Yeah, but then I was thinking, why was he lying?
I don't know.
What was his benefit?
And it's good. When I was talking to you, added Anton, and then Anton said, "No, don't worry, Mr. V is under me. So if you're going to realize it's okay." So he's here. I wanted to show.
And he's a V2.
He's V2 now. And he says the guy who I was the first one he contacted. After hearing about this, I was the first one.
So you knew Mr. V?
No, I didn't know Mr. V. I knew him. So Mr. V is the one who spoiled, but he helped me. so that I can go to you and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah.
them closer to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is too much business. I don't know.
Yeah. This is wonderful.
Imagine.
Yeah. He's the one in the middle. Haven't. And then the guy on the left is V1. He's the one who pushed him to V2. He's only a week in the business, younger. Only a week in the
This one.
the one who pushed him, only one who and his V1.
He will go beyond him.
Yeah.
But in every business, everybody needs a strong leg. Because without a strong leg, you can't have a weak leg.
So he was trying to rank up. He was fighting with the smaller, strong leg, trying to build the smaller leg. And then all of a sudden, someone came up with a strong leg, and then this one now put him up. That's what is going to happen to me.
Yeah. You need to open up more legs.
Yeah, that's what is going to happen. Two strong legs are coming for me.
Then that's business.
Yeah, and those two legs are going to. This one's
To help you rank up,
Cedric and this small one wants to stop. They're going to rank me up.
to give you a very big round. This is too much food.